everyone, it's your girl Jay and welcome to Daily. This is a show where I talk about the hottest topics in K-pop. Where today So let's get started with some really exciting news. Over the past week, we saw the birth of two new idol couples. Former member of Sis star Bora and Big Star's Feeldog, who have been dating for a year now after initially meeting on the dance variety show Hit the Stage. Now the second one was a bit of an interesting situation. Girls' Day Sojin and singer-songwriter Eddy were reported to be dating, and initially they denied the reports. However, their companies then released another statement confirming that the two were dating. After consulting with each other, they decided that it was fine to let the world know about their love. So congrats to the two new couples, and let's move on to some mess. So it looks like yet another idol has been accused of going under the knife. It all started when pictures began spreading of Big Bang's Gdragon at a Chanel event he attended on June 21st. Many began to point out the unfamiliar sharpness and shape of his chin. Now, to be fair, it's pretty clear that he's dropped some weight, which definitely plays a role in his change of looks, but there are still some people that are 100% convinced that he's also gotten a chin implant. Now, talking about plastic surgery is always a weird spot for me because I honestly think if it's something that you 100% feel, will make you more confident, something that you really, really want, by all means go for it. But then there's always the side of me that's like, well, especially in cases with the music industry, a lot of times people are just like pressured into getting plastic surgery, whether like it's direct pressure from words from like their CEO, or it's just pressure from getting criticism online on your looks. And like, I feel really awkward commenting on people's plastic surgery, even if it's just to say, oh, you looked so good before, or you shouldn't have changed and you looked perfect before. In theory, those are nice things to say, but if the person has already made the change, all you're really saying is that like they kind of look bad now, which, since plastic surgery, especially of the face, is really not that like reversible, like you can't really, take things out and look exactly the way you did before. It just kind of, in my opinion, advocates for them to get more plastic surgery. But I guess the one thing I can say is that like, I'd be lying if I said he does not look very different in these pictures. But at the same time, Gdragon is a grown man, he's an adult. He has the capacity to make his own decisions. I saw a lot of people online saying that they might be fillers, so when they swell down, it won't look like such a drastic change. But whatever it is, if it is something, hopefully it's what he wanted and it's what makes him happy. I think more than anything, I'm more concerned about the weight loss because it does really seem like he dropped a significant amount of weight. So I hope he's being healthy, eating healthy. So last but definitely not least, we have another Boys24 member under fire for allegedly disrespecting fans. Boys24 Youngdoo was in hot water this week after being caught reselling fan gifts on the internet. So basically, fans discovered an account on like an online, selling shop, like an eBay type, that had an online user ID similar to one that Youngdoo is known to use. And this particular account was selling like expensive shoes and accessories. So after being confronted by fans, Youngdoo admitted to the accusations and offered an apology, saying, "First, I sincerely apologize to fans and all affected staff of Boys24. Regarding the current controversy, I like to tell the truth and ask for forgiveness. The shoes I received as a gift were the same model as the ones I already had, so I sold my pair. I wore the shoes that I received as a gift just a couple days ago, and I still have them now. It's correct that the earrings I sold were a gift from fans. I wasn't thinking, I'm sincerely reflecting on my actions and I regret what I did. If I get the opportunity, I'd like to meet the fan that gave me this gift and personally apologize. Though it scares me how fans may see me now in a bad or immature light, I do believe because I disappointed everyone with my actions, this is something that I will have to endure. I know that immediate forgiveness is not possible. I just want to say with no expectations that I'm always thankful to fans and I'm sincerely sorry for hurting all the fans that have stayed by me and Boys24. So he apologized and that's over, but this whole situation kind of sparked this debate whether, he was really in the wrong. You had one side saying, well, once you give somebody a gift, it's kind of theirs to choose to do what they want with it. With the earrings, like it's his, it's his prerogative, I guess, to sell them if he wants. But there's the other side of the debate saying, yes, what he did was disrespectful. These fans put their hearts into into these gifts, so for him to turn around and try to make a quick buck off of it is super distasteful. And yeah, I have to say that I lean towards the other side. Now, the interesting case though is the case with the duplicates, where he says that he had his own pair and then a fan gave him a pair of shoes that were exactly the same. Because I've actually heard of like a lot of situations, this is a bit different from his, but where like idols for their birthday, they'll receive like 4 laptops or something, and it's just like, realistically, what would you do with all 4 of these laptops? And idols have gotten in trouble for like giving things away, not necessarily like selling them to this extent, but like giving things to people they know, like sharing food they get from fans with staff members and stuff. And people get mad over that, but I'm just like realistically, like this one person can only use and consume so many things. Like I said, that's kind of straying from the actual situation we have here. And in this case, yeah, I think Youngdoo was in the wrong, and it's good that he apologized, and it was really nice that he offered to meet the fan personally. So that's it for today, but of course guys, I always want to know what you think. Were you surprised to hear that Bora, Feeldog, Eddy Kim, and Sojin are all now in relationships, not together, two separate, really, I worded that really bad. And what other idols do you think are secretly dating? What do you make of these pictures that are surfacing of Gdragon? Do you think he might have had something done? Or do you think people are exaggerating and just looking for a story? Also, how do you feel about plastic surgery? Do you not care if idols have plastic surgery? Are you shocked to hear? And last but not least, what do you think about the Youngdoo situation? Do you think he was completely in the wrong for selling these fan gifts? Or do you think once a gift's yours, you're free to do with it what you want? Let me know down below, and as always guys, if you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you love the video, make sure to share the video. That's it for today, and see you next time on Daily Dose.